Hey YouTube, this is Eric. Today I'm going to be doing a, I guess what you would call a pretty random review of the G2 Combaticons, combining them also into Bruticus. I just want to start off by saying that these are definitely, easily, some of my favorite Transformers. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? It's more nostalgia than anything. I mean, as a kid, the only two Combaticons I had were Swindle, which is still one of my favorite Transformers, just character-wise, and Blastoff. That was it. I could never find the other three. And, I was born in '84, so really got into Transformers in the 90s, and that's when G2 came out. And, man, I wanted these three so bad, but I could never find them. I don't know why, but I could never find them. So, when I got into seriously collecting, the first thing I did was look for a G2 Combaticon set, and I found this set years ago, and I won it for $30, $35, which is a steal if you ask me. A lot of people don't like them in this color scheme and say that they look like a hippie vomited. A hippie threw up on them. I mean, it's tie-dye, all different kind of colors, makes absolutely no sense, but welcome to G2. Blastoff. Now, I don't have all the weapons with him. I know Blastoff came with a gun, a white gun. I don't have it. But, this is him. This is Vortex. I think Vortex might have came with a gun. Not sure. I had the RID Combaticon set that I lost during Katrina. And I know that one had a gun that would fit in here, but I don't have it for this guy. Another thing is that the helicopter blades, they spin very well, but it wasn't connected to this base, and the propellers would always fly off. So I super glued that in there to avoid losing it. Brawl, who gets added firepower. I also have a purple gun that came with this Brawl, and I put it right there. Can't find it. I mean, it's in a box somewhere. I don't feel like digging through it, but he's really heavily armored, moves around. Swindle, favorite character. I mean, color for this makes no sense. I mean, red with purple camo. He's not hiding from anybody. He also comes with a smaller gun, which I don't have. But I have the big gun, which, thankfully, thankful for that. And this is Onslaught. And this is a long guy. I mean, he's probably close to about 2.5 of the smaller figures put together, So he's really long. Has the little double barrel cannon thing, and I think the G2 set came with this. This wasn't with G1, and doesn't really match. I mean, especially with this green, but it's there. He also comes with this gun, which I cannot figure out where it fits anywhere. I mean, he comes with a lot of pieces that I just can't figure out what fits where. But yeah, that's him. I'm gonna take that gun off because it kind of really detracts from the figure. Another thing about this guy is that he does have a base mode. When you get him in a base mode, you basically do that. Flip these out. I think you take this piece out and turn it around. Something like that. And you put the ramp right here. And it's kind of like a little base. I mean, the vehicles can roll up on the ramp. Not sure if I put these guns on right, but I know that the vehicles can roll up this ramp. And however you have that gun, I don't remember how to do it, but yeah, that's the base mode. And there's a base mode in the Fans Project version 2. So let's get him out of this base mode. Alright, to transform this guy from base mode, you just basically fold this up, get his legs out, and get his little hands out. You push this, his hands come out. Yeah, and there he is now. make sure these snap out too. His legs, you know, you really got to make sure that you get them straight because they will end up bow-legged. He has a nice little bit of height on him. Not much articulation. I mean, nothing fancy about him. He you know, he says his name. Not his actual. Well, his name is right here, Onslaught. But he says he's a Decepticon right there. So I'm pretty sure we could tell from the faction symbol. You don't need to write the whole thing out. Another thing that I'm missing from this guy is a chest plate that went right there. And I'm really thinking about going on eBay and getting it. Even though I never display him in this mode, it'd be good to have. He can hold this gun, which doesn't fit anywhere in vehicle mode. He can hold that and get this one. Because this has a smaller peg for the little vehicles to hold, the little figures, and a bigger peg for him. So fits right in there like that. So he's pretty well armed. He has the double barrel stuff right there, and yeah, it looks really good. Let me get him out the way though. And I guess, you know, just for a quick size comparison, here he is with Starscream, and you know, he has a nice little bit of height on him. He's more of a lanky Voyager. You know, he's about Classics Prime height. I'll just say that. All right, let's get him out the way. Transformations are extremely simple with these guys. And there's something unfortunate with my Swindle. I'm not sure what. I don't know if you could see that. It looks like he got burned or something. I don't know. Doesn't really affect him too much. I mean, he does kind of have a little gangster lean, but it doesn't affect him in combined mode or vehicle mode. He does kind of have like a little gangster lean when he walks and shit. You know, nothing wrong with that. Can hold his gun. And it's a huge gun, but he can hold it. And he also has a little rifle, little pistol that I don't have. This guy, unfortunately, once you transform him, there's nothing to do with this. I mean, off it goes. I don't know if that's just something for the G2 version or not. I don't know if they made that specifically for the G2. Really should have researched it. I don't know. But here's Brawl. And push that back in, and you know, there he is. Brawl. Fortunately, don't have any weapons for that guy, but he doesn't need it. He has a big freaking cannon back there. So I'll put him right there. There you go, right there. Blast Off, which is a rocket ship with camouflage for some reason. These are his little booster packs. Kind of did figure out where to put those when he's a robot. I'll pull that out first. And he has little flipper hands, which turn out like that, but you know. What I like to do is put these on like that. Oops. And you know, it's just somewhere to store them so they're not, you know, floating around. So put that right there. And this guy, you don't have to take these off. You could transform him with those weapons on. Just gotta flip them this way. And those are kind of like his guns almost. He doesn't really have any hands, you know, but he has cannons on the back of there. Oh, I think that you flip that around. I'm not sure, but you can if you want. And there are the little robots. Very, 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 very colorful. There's Onslaught right there. And Starscream looking at his brigade. So, yeah, I mean, they're really small compared to him. So, I'm going to go ahead and transform these guys. Scramble City Combiners. So they can be a limb or, you know, arm or leg, depending on your fancy. My fancy is to have Vortex, the helicopter, Vortex and Brawl be arms. Particularly, I like him to be, I like him to be the right arm, I'm sorry. like him to be the right arm. It's just, I don't know, I have OCD about it. It's just, it has to be that way. So I want him to be the right arm. I'll actually move him to the side now. I like for him to be the left arm. Most people don't have Brawl as an arm, but I like him a lot as an arm. And yeah, that's basically him as an arm. He's gonna be on, oops, he's gonna be on this side. So, what did I do with his hand? Alright, found it. It was underneath a foot. So, and a wife called, so I had to talk to her about her day and stuff. So, there we go. Oh, wrong hand. Like that. And there we go. And the reason why that the tank turret wouldn't work is because when you plug it in, you know, there's really nowhere for the tank turret to go. I mean, maybe like this, and I don't know. Let me see. I've tried, and it really, oh yeah, it wouldn't, because this kind of separates. It might work as a foot, you know, on the foot, but otherwise, no, it doesn't work. These two guys are really simple to turn into legs. About all you do right there, and put the foot on. And I like him as the left foot. So we find the foot, put it in that little hole, and there's the foot. Same thing with him. Oops. And get his little stubby arms in. What I do is I turn that up, and it'll fit on pretty well. For some reason, it's really hard to get the foot peg in him though. Oh, never mind, wasn't. All right, and let's get these two guys out of the way. All right, take this. All right, here we go. It's really simple. And what I like to do next is, instead of putting the limbs on, just get this. And kind of got to get the bottom on first, hook it around, and then plug it in. And that keeps everything kind of stable. Put the head on. Really like Bruticus' head. Bruticus's head. Let's see, get this. That's the left leg. So the left leg would be on this side. Just fit his little head in there. And then the right leg, of course, is right here. Alright, there we go. Those two are nice and even. Alright, this is the hand over here. That arm. And this arm. And there's Mr. Bruticus. Not much kibble at all. Stands pretty well. And as soon as I say that, he falls back, but he does stand pretty well. He can hold both his guns. I like to put this gun right here and this gun here, and those are his guns. And of course, not much articulations. I mean, all he could do is swing his arms around and look left and right. That's about as far as it goes with articulation with that guy. Size-wise, you know, he's not that big really. To say he's 5 vehicles put together, he's really not that big. But there you have it. That's G2 Bruticus. I mean, I really like the way the colors look. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's mine. I like it a lot. Definitely, you know, some people are going to hate me for saying this, but I do like this better than the Fans Project Crossfire 2. But it's pure nostalgia. You know, being realistic, the Crossfire 2 does look better, but purely nostalgia. I love this guy. Nothing wrong with him. Highly recommended. Of course, it won't be everybody's cup of tea. If you don't like G2, don't get him. But if you do and you like combiners, get him. That's my favorite. So, that's about it, you guys. Peace.